Erika Jayne's journey on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills has been nothing short of transformative. Since joining the franchise in 2015 during Season 6, she's evolved from the glamorous, confident performer fans first met into a woman who has weathered challenges and personal change under intense public scrutiny. When Erika first appeared on RHOBH, she embodied sophistication and mystery, a stage performer with an alter ego and a life filled with sparkle. Over time, however, viewers saw more of the woman behind the image. She faced some of her most difficult chapters in full view of the cameras, and through it all, she continued to hold her head high. Despite the turbulence, Erika has consistently reminded fans that what they see on the show is the real her, not a persona. In a candid conversation on the No BS Convos with Colette podcast, Erika reflected on her evolution and how reality television captures both the glamorous and the difficult parts of her life. "This isn't a character. There are sides of my personality that have come out, the good, the bad, and everything in between," she shared with host Colette Laxton. Erika went on to discuss the pressures that come with being part of an ensemble cast where personal success can sometimes create tension. Without naming anyone directly, she acknowledged that competition and comparison can run deep, especially among women who all have strong personalities and ambitious goals. "There's enough food at the table for all of us," she said. "We can all support each other honestly and openly. Just because one person succeeds doesn't mean another can't. Let's be happy when someone else wins. That kind of energy lifts everyone." Erika's message resonated with many fans who followed her story over the years. She spoke about the importance of resilience and rebuilding after hardship, describing how every achievement, whether it was landing a new performance opportunity or taking on her Las Vegas residency, represented a step forward in her journey. "I've gone through some of the hardest times of my life on television, and I'm still putting everything back together," Erika said. "When I'd accomplished something meaningful, it wasn't always celebrated. Sometimes people tried to tear it down. But at the end of the day, I'm focused on rebuilding my life, one break at a time." The Pretty Mess singer also reflected on the challenges of maintaining genuine friendships and support systems, especially in an environment where everyone's successes and struggles are so visible. "It can be rare for women to truly lift each other up," she admitted. "When someone is working hard to rebuild their life, that's when encouragement matters most. Real support means being happy for someone else's progress, not feeling threatened by it." Erika emphasized how meaningful it is to see women in her circle, and beyond, achieve their goals. To her, each success story represents a shared victory that helps open doors for others. "If you succeed, I kind of feel like I succeed," she said, "because your progress makes it easier for me to believe in what's possible. You show me that there's room for all of us to grow." Through her words and experiences, Erika Jayne has become a symbol of perseverance, someone who continues to rebuild, redefine herself, and inspire others along the way. As RHOBH continues, fans have seen a more grounded, introspective side of Erika, one that balances confidence with vulnerability. She's no longer just the performer behind the fierce persona. She's the woman who faced real life head-on and found her own power in the process. For Erika, that's what reality television is truly about, showing every side, the glamorous, the difficult, and the deeply human. And as she continues her journey, her message to other women remains clear. Success isn't a competition, it's a collective victory worth celebrating. As Season 15 of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills unfolds, Erika Jayne's story continues to evolve in unexpected ways. Once known primarily for her high glam persona and commanding stage presence, Erika is now carving out a new identity that feels more authentic, less guarded, more grounded, and unapologetically real. In recent seasons, fans have witnessed her navigating tough conversations and confronting the lingering shadows of her past. But for Erika, Those moments aren't about defending herself. They're about reclaiming her narrative. "I've spent a lot of time being misunderstood," she admitted during the podcast. "But I'm learning that I can't control how others see me. I can only control how I respond, how I carry myself, and how I move forward." That forward movement is something viewers have seen reflected not just on screen, but also in Erika's growing list of new projects. Her bet it all on Blonde Las Vegas residency, which kicked off to rave reviews, has served as both a personal and professional rebirth. For Erika, stepping on that stage wasn't just about performing. It was about proving to herself that she could rise again after being knocked down. "That show represents survival to me," she told a fan during a meet and greet earlier this year. "It's not about being flashy. It's about standing in your own power, even when everything feels uncertain." Her performances have been described as fierce, emotional, and deeply symbolic of her comeback. While some fans expected the old Erika, bold, sharp-tongued, untouchable, what they found was something richer. She's still glamorous, yes, but there's a sincerity and warmth that wasn't always visible in earlier seasons. Behind the scenes, however, the journey hasn't been without friction. Erika's evolving mindset has occasionally clashed with castmates who aren't sure what to make of her renewed energy. Some see it as growth, others as defiance. In one memorable moment from filming, Erika reportedly addressed the tension head-on, reminding her fellow housewives that resilience doesn't always look polished. "You don't have to like me," she told one co-star during a heated exchange, "but you're going to respect what I've been through." It's statements like that which have defined this chapter of Erika's life, self-assured, reflective, and grounded in her own truth. She's no longer the woman seeking validation from others. Instead, she's learned to find strength within herself. Finding her voice again. When Erika joined RHOBH back in 2015, she brought with her an alter ego, the glamorous Erika Jayne persona that captivated audiences. But over time, viewers began to see Erika Girardi, the woman behind the glitter and stage lights. That blending of identities has been one of the most compelling aspects of her reality TV journey. "I used to think they were two separate people," Erika shared on No BS Convos with Colette. "But now I see that they're both me. One just has better lighting." Her humor remains intact, but beneath it lies a deep self-awareness. The challenges of the past few years forced her to strip away the armor she once wore so confidently. Now, she's using that vulnerability as fuel for her next chapter. "There was a time when I thought strength meant pretending everything was fine," she said. "But real strength is being able to say, 'I'm not okay, but I'm still standing.'" That openness has resonated not only with fans, but also with other women in entertainment who understand the pressure to appear invincible. Erika's message of rebuilding, brick by brick, has become a quiet anthem for anyone who's ever had to start over. Navigating the RHOBH landscape. RHOBH has always thrived on strong personalities and shifting alliances, and Erika's transformation has inevitably stirred the dynamic. While some of her co-stars have expressed admiration for her resilience, others have questioned whether her new calm demeanor is genuine or strategic. But Erika, never one to shy away from confrontation, has addressed those whispers directly. "It's not strategy," she said in a confessional interview. "It's called growth. I've lived through enough storms to know what really matters." Her friendships within the group have also evolved. Viewers have noticed her growing closeness with a few castmates who've shown consistent support, while her relationships with others remain complicated. But even amid the drama, Erika has found moments of unexpected connection, especially when conversations turn toward reinvention and rediscovery. "We've all gone through something," she reflected in one scene. "Whether it's loss, heartbreak, or disappointment, everyone has had to rebuild at some point. That's something we should be bonding over, not tearing each other apart for." A lesson in grace and grit. There's a quiet strength in how Erika now carries herself. She no longer reacts with sharpness or sarcasm as often as she once did. Instead, she listens more, chooses her words carefully, and occasionally lets silence speak for her. That newfound calm has been particularly striking during Season 15's most emotional moments. When confronted with rumors or old wounds, Erika has handled them with a poise that suggests deep personal growth. "I used to think being silent meant being weak," she said. "Now I know it can mean peace." Her evolution hasn't gone unnoticed. Fans who once viewed her as unrelatable have praised her for showing more of her human side, for being honest about pain, resilience, and the messy process of healing. On social media, supporters have shared their appreciation for her openness. Erika Jayne 2.0 feels like a woman who's been through the fire and came out stronger, one fan posted. Another wrote, "It's powerful to see her own her past without letting it define her."